The Forward Together Project is a Langston University initiative supported by generous grant contributions from Inasmuch and the Kirkpatrick Foundations. The project is a series of interviews, vignettes, and feature stories highlighting people, organizations, and events that positively impact marginalized communities. Join us as we explore the stories of those who are working tirelessly to create a more inclusive and equitable society. Tune in to watch their inspiring stories and learn how you can be part of the movement to move forward together.
My mom, she taught first grade for over 40 years. So to give you an anecdote synopsis, one day, roughly about 10 years ago, I had an idea to do something unprecedented for retired school teachers. So I came to her, I said, Mom, I got this idea, I want to do something special, something that's exciting, that's vivacious, something that's never been done before. And she said, so what you had in mind? So I told her, well, I wanted to do something like a small, intimate banquet, something that acknowledges retired school teachers. That was the mustard seed. So then her vitriol initially made me nonplussed. So I went back home, like, man, what I'm gonna do now, right? So I came back to her. I said, Mom, it's right here in the pit of my gut, I gotta do this. She said, so what do you have in mind? So I gave her some intricate details of what I wanted the organization to be like. She said, well, have you ever heard of a school bus driver, a cafeteria worker, a nurse aide? She started going down the list of everybody in the school village, right? So have you ever heard of those people getting acknowledged at this banquet that you want to have? I said, I haven't. She said, include that in. You got something that even I've never seen before in the particular type of momentous event that you want to have. So about a year later, I started TAB, which is Teachers Appreciation Foundation. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a mini Grammys. It's the analogous to a mini Grammys, where you come as lights, camera, action, red carpet. Same thing you'll see at the BET Awards or the Academy Awards, NAACP Awards, so forth and so on. So I've been able to do that with the help of communities worldwide. We're bringing the TAF Awards, which we coined the phrase, the Grammys, for dignitaries, educators, and support staff. A lot of sacrifice, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. At times, I could be a bit loquacious when I'm speaking my point to people because of the deep passion I have for it. And so, you know, it's kind of like, where do I start, you know, in terms of that. And then when you stuck in your purpose, and you know what your calling is, you know, it synonymously makes an impact on your role. And obviously it will impact the other people that surround you in the communities, so forth and so on, yeah. Be it that I make it a point to stay away from the politics of it. We all know, even to the point to where it may become cliche in terms of teachers don't get paid much of anything, right? The monetary side of it. So what we do, we stay real specific and intentional with the highlights. So say, for instance, everyone in this room collectively has a hero, be it a basketball player, an athlete, actor, if you will. Well, guess what? Everybody had a first grade school teacher, second grade, third grade, fourth grade. So what I do, I mock, if you will, the celebrity, or mock what people is drawn to. Well, you look at this athlete as a superhero, well, we're going to make sure this first grade teacher be looked at as a superhero. So here's your Grammy, so to speak, when you come to the TAF Awards, right? Here's your Grammy to that custodian that keeps the rooms clean. Here's your Grammy to the cafeteria staff that makes sure we eat the right things and that we naturally take for granted when we release our kids to school each day. People have to understand that To find your subjective purpose is not always the colloquial way of doing things. So say, for instance, when I studied, I was at Langston in 1996. And when I was doing a lot of reading, did a lot of research and things, I seen that some of the most successful people are not even in a colloquial classroom. They just found their purpose, and you see me or hear me reverberate purpose, and I echo your purpose. It's because it organically guides you to where you won't be a part of those percentages and surveys that they want to keep us encompassed in. So find your purpose and understand what you want to be in life, and it'll take a life of its own. It'll morph into something that's beyond your wildest dreams. So when I hear data like that, I go back to, okay, here we go again with research and surveys and data and stuff like that. And I'm a firm believer with doing things that's unprecedented, going against the grain, following what you want to do. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is synonymous with success. So once you know what you want to do in life, yeah, you're going to come across people who say, you need to be doing this, or you should be doing it that way, so forth and so on. So as long as you find your purpose and understand what you want to be in life, and study the greats, whether they're great monetarily or they're great spiritually, they could be great people religiously, whatever the case may be, some way, somehow they defied the odds. Well, what we do, we have a dedicated support system of people where they know the times where voting is open, which voting is open now for the TAF Awards. And I encourage everyone to peruse our website at TAF5.org. Now that's TAF, the number 5.org, and it's a forum on our website. People can submit their forms throughout the year, but however, nominations as far as voting starts in the spring. But you can submit your form on who you would like to be nominated for an award any time of the year. As I echoed before, knowing your purpose subjectively. The school village can cheer you on, can guide you. Like the old saying, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. So you, as a subjective individual, you have your own ideologies. And and it takes you getting up every morning. You didn't feel like getting up this morning, brushing your teeth, just the colloquials that it takes to get ready for the day. So with that, yeah, that's synonymous with the school village. Because regardless of whatever you want to do in life, you have to be educated. It doesn't matter what it is. And it's an eclectic range that umbrellas every walk of life, whatever diaspora you're a part of or in any part of the world, you have to be educated, right? Yes. So I can go down a list. It's a plethora of examples I could use. However, it doesn't matter what it is. From the people that made these lights, that made this studio, Gary England, who I met years ago, who taught him how to be the weatherman, the people who printed their shirt had to be educated. I don't know how to do a screen print, but it's somebody that does, right? I don't know how to do twists and locks and stuff like that, but it's somebody that does. So that's it in a synopsis. I want to create the climate. Like I said, we'll be 10 years old June 9th of this year. And I nicknamed us last year the Unseen Giant, because we've honored hundreds, if not thousands, of people over the years worldwide. And what I want is I want to always remain exciting and vivacious. And as I told you, I steer away from the politics. I want people, I said this past Mayor Mick Cornett, when I was getting interviewed on his TV show. He asked me, what do you want TAF to be at in 5 years? I said, I want it on NBC, CBS, Nickelodeon, MTV, BET. And I want people to go get their degrees in education, just so that I want my Grammys from the TAF Awards. So the one thing that you see, you don't see the politics. you see lights, camera, action. You see the fun side. You know, I want people to concentrate and see Tab as the finished product. It's hard work. It's very hard. You make friends, you lose friends. Jealousy, envy, all that comes with the territory. But once you peruse our website and you see, you know, the finished products, and I'm gonna send Professor Ross a lot of footage that we've obtained over the years. And I would like for you guys to dissect. I want you guys, even though a lot of you guys are not from here, you will be home, but I want one of you for you guys to come and film the TAF Awards, just as a project, you know, and you will see the excitement, the ambiance, if you will, by attending the TAF Awards. Yeah.